Hi, I'm Rick. I want to talk to you today about storytelling when it comes to dealers selling new spas, talking about their brands of spas and all the features, and not picking on anybody. Actually, I've been guilty of it myself in the past, and just want to talk to you about it. Often, when a new dealer is selling a spa, they want to talk about their specific brand and what makes it special and why you should buy just that brand and nobody else's brand, whether it be for safety or clean water or a number of different things that I'm going to wrap up underneath of the subject of marketing. So point being is, you go to one manufacturer and look at their brand new spas, say they're talking about their filtration systems. They come up with some fancy name of how it does this and how it does that, and it's a super duper extreme micro this, micro that cleaning system, and in the end you're going to have clean water, and with any other spa out there you're going to end up with dirty water. Well, I'm here to tell you that just about every spa that I see on the market today, pretty much every new spa I see on the market today, filters water to the point where it's very, very clean, with or without the manufacturer using expensive marketing and fancy titles and so on and so forth. And one thing you have to ask yourself when you get the fancy titles and the fancy marketing is, who's really paying for that marketing? It's you. You're definitely paying for it. Look at this water here, perfectly clear. It's been being filtered for same water in here for probably about 6 or 7 months. No fancy filtration names, nothing fancy about it, just standard filtration. I'll show you here a couple different filtration methods. You've got one here, it's a filtration sock. It's actually from a spa that I have on my floor here, the LA Spas, and like I said, I'm guilty of it too. The story behind the LA Spas is why it's, super duper and it's better than anything else on the market, yada yada yada, as compared to what's more normal, which is this, a standard cartridge filter. Either way, the water goes through the paper, goes through the cloth, dirt gets caught in the paper or the cloth, or paper and the cloth, and you ultimately have this, clean water. Don't need fancy names, don't need fancy marketing, whatnot. Other things you'll hear about are special seatings or special names for jets that are super duper turbocharged. You'll hear things about different horsepower, whether it's really, really high or the right horsepower, so on and so forth. Bottom line is, you don't really need all the fancy marketing. You don't need to pay for it. How's that? Sometimes the fancy marketing sounds good. You're buying a spa from a world-renowned company that's with 1,000 employees and so on and so forth. Again, who's paying for all that? You are just buying one spa. You want to buy the spa that you like best. You want to buy a spa that fits you. That's always going to be the best spa on the market, is the one that you select for yourself. I've learned a lot in the last few years of introducing not only 3, actually 4 now, lines of brand new spas, but I also have generally about 50 certified pre-owned hot tubs on the floor under all different brand names, and I've learned both about their frame and their structure and their shells and filtration systems and everything, that they're all pretty much about the same. The best thing to focus on, in my opinion, as opposed to what name brand is the best, because honestly I can't tell you that there is a best name brand, but I can tell you that every spa manufacturer that I've seen and experienced has good, better, best. Now, a good spa is usually the one that you see advertised, starting at $3,400, starting at $29.99, starting at, whatever. And it's a good spa. It's generally built with, say, one pump. You may have very small jets, like on this particular spa. It's a nice big spa. It's got tiny jets on it. How much power are you going to get through that? Not a lot. It may not be important to you. Point is, it's a good spa, and you should pay a good price, which is a lower price. Now you take this same sort of spa and take it into a better spa. You're going to get into a spa like this. Doesn't matter which name brand it is. Look at the jets. Much bigger. You got 6 pillows on this versus the last spa with 2 pillows. You got foot jets. You've got standard filtration system, no fancy names. You got controls on both sides of the spa. This would be a better spa. Not to say that this brand is better, but this particular spa is better. You could get into best, and that might be more big jets. It might be that you prefer stainless steel jets. There's a lot of different things that can justify what is best. Often it's just getting extra options, extra pumps, motors, stereo, lights, that sort of thing. Most people will come in to invest in a spa in the good range and end up buying in the better range, and generally staying away from, with the exception of the top 10% of the market, the best spas. So it doesn't really matter which brand name it is. You want to find the spa that you like, just like if you're out shopping for a house or a car. When you're buying a house, you generally don't say who built this and what's the frame made out of and what kind of paint is on these walls. We don't ask those questions, yet for some reason when we're looking at new spas, all of a sudden big question is who makes the best spa, and that's just because we generally don't want to buy a bad spa, and I'm here to tell you that it's almost impossible for you to buy a bad spa. But what is possible is for you to get maybe sidetracked and look at how many jets for how low of a price. And I've got brand new spas right here on my showroom floor that will have 50 or 60 jets and only be a $2,500 hot tub, where you might have a $8,000 or $9,000 or $10,000 hot tub with less jets than that, but it's a much better hot tub. So just like shopping for a house, shopping for a car, you want to look around and see for yourself. Don't be brainwashed or fall for anybody's stories as to why you need to buy this particular brand or stay away from that brand because of this and because of that. Everybody makes good spas, including my competitors make great spas. You just don't want to spend too much money buying those just because you think that any other spa on the market is built inferior, because I'm here to tell you, in my opinion, that's not the case. Especially now in 2012, it's almost impossible to buy a bad spa. So try not to fall for any stories, and I'm not suggesting anybody's lying. It's just if I'm in a showroom like right over here, this end of my showroom has all brand new LA spas. If all I had was LA spas, I'd be teaching you exactly what the manufacturer teaches me, which is all the features of their spas. Why this cabinet is superior to the competition, why these controls are the best on the market, why these jets need to be stainless steel, and why they perform better than everybody else's. And there may be truth to all these stories, but on the other end of my showroom, way over here, I've got Catalina spas. I could do the same thing, have those stories. I've got master spas. I've got free flow spas. They all have their stories because everybody's proud of what they built. And they're all really great spas. Again, including the ones at my competitors' shops are all really good. So the best thing, in my opinion, for you to do is just go shop around. Don't be worried about brand name. Just see who's got the right seats, the right jet placements that are going to best suit your needs. The best looking spa. Do you want a synthetic cabinet? Do you want real wood? You like gray, mahogany, red? What colors do you like? What fits into your budget best? And then buy that. I guarantee you're not going to buy a bad new spa in California. It's very, very difficult to do something like that. So I hope this has been helpful, and if not, I do like to hear the sound of my own voice, and I will hope to talk to you later. Again, you can see I have a face for radio. I hope to see you in my showroom sometime soon. Thank you.